Once upon a time, in a beautiful green forest, lived a very fast and boastful hare. He loved to show off how quick he was to all the other animals. He'd hop around proudly and say, "Look at me, everyone. I'm the fastest animal in the forest. No one can ever beat me in a race." The other animals would whisper to each other, "He's so proud of himself, and he never stops bragging." But one day, a quiet, steady voice spoke up from the crowd. It was the tortoise who said calmly, "Maybe I can race you." The hare laughed so hard he nearly fell over. "You?" he snorted. "You can barely move a few steps. I'll take a nap and still beat you." But the tortoise just smiled and replied, "We'll see about that. Let's race tomorrow morning." The other animals cheered with excitement. A race between the speedy hare and the slow tortoise? This was going to be interesting. The next morning, the sun rose, and all the animals gathered along the forest racetrack, waving flags made of leaves. The wise old fox was the referee. He stood at the starting line and called out, "On your marks, get set, go!" Instantly, the hare jumped forward like lightning, kicking up a cloud of dust behind him. The tortoise, on the other hand, just took one small, steady step after another. As the hare bounded far ahead, he looked back and laughed to himself. "This is too easy. That slowpoke will never catch me." Halfway through the race, the hare was so far ahead that he couldn't even see the tortoise anymore. He looked around and spotted a big, shady tree. He yawned, feeling a bit sleepy from all that running. "I'm so far ahead. I think I'll take a little nap under this lovely tree." He curled up in the soft grass, and in just a moment, he was fast asleep, snoring softly. But while the hare was dreaming, the tortoise kept going. He moved slowly, but he was steady, step by step. He never stopped. He might have been tired, but he kept his eyes on the path ahead. He walked right past the sleeping hare, giving a little smile as he continued on his way. Sometime later, a loud cheer from the finish line woke the hare up with a jolt. "Oh no!" he cried, seeing the crowd going wild. He looked toward the finish line and saw the tortoise just a few steps away from victory. Panicking, the hare jumped up and ran as fast as his legs could carry him, with leaves flying everywhere. He dashed forward with all his might, but it was too late. The tortoise crossed the finish line just as the hare arrived, panting and out of breath. The animals all cheered. "Yay! The tortoise wins. Slow and steady wins the race." The hare hung his head, feeling very embarrassed. The tortoise walked over and smiled kindly. "You see, friend," he said gently, "you can't win just by being fast. You must also be steady and determined." The hare nodded, finally understanding. "You're right," he said. "I've learned my lesson." From that day on, the hare never made fun of others again, and the tortoise was respected by everyone in the forest. And the moral of the story is, slow and steady wins the race. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to KidsWorld for more wonderful stories. Thanks for watching.